What's up, everybody? We are here to listen to some Gorillaz, celebrate the goodest boy Mulder, and then and do our podcast. So we'll get. I'll tell you more
Goodest boy Mulder.
about what we're talking about. He went up the mountain this past weekend, and yeah. So be prepared for grown men crying. Trigger warning if that's something that upsets you. But this is an excellent album. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. It's a really good album about grief and death and the afterlife and stuff. So it's very cool. Not really the afterlife, more like reincarnation. But anyway, let me turn down that volume because it's almost all the way up, or it's really loud, and we get going.
Got it cranked.
Yeah, man.
So the clip you sent us earlier, the video, that was for this track, correct?
So that's like three tracks kind of mashed together. It's got
Okay.
part of this track, and then I think the other two tracks are the full tracks. I want to say.
Okay.
But yeah, I was telling you there's a lot of posthumous samples, used from songs from people that are no longer with us.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper.
Dennis
I
Hopper.
noticed that.
Yeah. That's the first moment I was like, wait a minute. He definitely died, right?
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and yeah. Yeah, their dads died 10 days apart from one another, and they visited India and kind of grieved together.
It's kind of like their Beatles tracks.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. You get it. Well, no, like it's also what the Beatles did when their manager died.
And they
Yeah.
and they went to India. Like, and
Yeah.
they learned all this sitar stuff. And
Ravi Shankar. I believe, maybe. But yeah, the video.
Yeah, no, that's her dad.
Okay. Because I saw him like, oh.
Yeah.
And,
Apparently, his family listened to a lot of Ravi Shankar when he was growing up.
We had a classmate whose parents are huge into Ravi Shankar.
Yeah, apparently he's the man over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the video had a very, it started out, it felt like early Disney jungle vibes, or the
Yes.
Jungle Book vibes.
Specifically, yeah, that's specifically what they're going for. Especially
Yeah.
like you see the snake and you're like, oh, that's the Jungle Book snake. But copyright independent.
Their own take on it.
Yeah.
I always wondered why Disney bought National Geographic, and then I saw the Jungle Book, the live action version of the Jungle Book. I was like, that's why they bought National Geographic.
Oh, okay. Is that where they
So
trained their models?
They get to take imagery
Yeah.
from all like nature all over the world.
Yeah, very HD.
And they have access to like a whole library, like the world's library of nature.
I love the refrain throughout the album. Like this part right here is something that you hear several times. I love an album that does that.
Am I shocked that the Gorillaz did something like this? Yes. Am I loving it? Also, yes.
Mm-hmm.
If you just sat me down hit play, but I couldn't tell what this was, I'm like, I don't know what we're listening to, but I'm digging this.
Did you?
Yeah, right. You wouldn't necessarily think it's
Oh my God.
Gorillaz,
Gorillaz, totally different Gorillaz.
but yeah, knowing that it's the intro to a Gorillaz album is like, okay, if this is how they're starting, where's this going? But it kind of like. I wonder if this is. I feel the way about this the way my dad felt about some of the later Pink Floyd albums, where like got a little more about grief and about, you know, heavier topics of like growing old and stuff.
Your own mortality.
Yeah, like Damon's growing older and he's getting into that stuff.
Did you see their performance on SNL, Dave?
Who's? No,
They were on SNL last week.
no idea.
Yeah,
They did Clint Eastwood, dude.
Yeah,
With Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Oh, Dale, nice.
Yeah, dude.
And then they also did this song, right?
Yes. Well, no. I think it's the next track. I guess there was only one voice they couldn't clear because
Family.
I think it might be Lou Reed. There's like a kind of like a recreated conversation that they had with Lou Reed, but it's not the actual recording.
Got it.
Because he specifically said he didn't want anything posthumously like released after his death. Yeah, a lot of people are saying this is the best since like Plastic Beach. I am inclined to agree.
Yeah, this is the one.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn that up just a little bit. Oh.
Man, toe tapping.
Yeah, man. This is an album that is kind of hard to pin down genre-wise. It goes a lot of places.
Yeah, it's like a amalgamation of like so many genres that in this.
There's apparently 6 different languages in the album, so it's kind of okay. It's kind of a world music album a little bit. Grinning Beginnings. Like a little vocal. It kind of reminds me of shit.
Haiku.
It's on Plastic Beach.
Oh,
The one with Talib Kweli, not Talib Kweli. Sweepstakes. God damn. I do love that when rappers get the like a feature on a Gorillaz song, they always bring the best bars.
It's almost like they leave a little space for you to like highlight yourself to like really
Yeah.
like push it and
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this, like his background, like if that's like a sample or if that's sounds like a disco sample,
I think,
but it might just be him.
Let me see. So there's a bit of Dave Jolicoeur from De La Soul and Bobby Womack in this track. Those are the two posthumous things.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have been hearing some of the guy from De La Soul. Oh, and this one features Sparks. You ever listen to any Sparks, Dave?
I don't think so.
They're like one of these like a British duo that trying to think of like an American analog, maybe like a They Might Be Giants-esque type group in England, but like very well respected. There's a really good documentary about them, but they're just kind of like regular dudes that have had like middling success, just enough to keep getting paid.
Got it.
They probably guested with some bigger artists.
Yeah.
They're just having a good life, you know.
Well, Paul McCartney references him in one of his music videos. They reference Sparks because they also used to do kind of visually striking things. This one's got a nice, like, whimsical vibe, you know? Apparently he went to a country that had a dictatorship, and apparently, like, bad news was outlawed. So, like the dictator for this country was like, oh, well, the way that everyone will be happy is if bad news is not allowed.
Good news, everybody.
Good news, everyone.
No bad news.
The professor would be, like, fine there. You know what I mean? He would always be welcome. This, like, almost reminds me of an earlier Gorillaz track, you know? Like, when they weren't taking stuff very as seriously.
It's got a very nice pop beat.
Yeah.
It's a little...
It makes you happy.
It's a little bounce.
It feels happy.
It's a little bouncy bounce.
Yeah. Also giving you a little bit of Stephen Merritt, Magnetic Fields, 69 Love Songs.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I know we have a thing on the bottom of the screen, but if you're watching on YouTube and you're wondering why there's not music, that's because of the copyright police. But if you go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/FlyOverStatePark, you should be able to listen to it with us. End of plug.
Plug away.
The production is so buttery.
Smooth like butter.
Like butter,
like a
baby.
big
Like
stick
butter.
of butter.
Like butter, baby. I think that was the last one he did was
Tribe.
Tribe. Yeah.
That's right. Sometimes you got to remember Dan Auburn is British.
I don't even know if I showed you guys, but
Always
I made
forget that.
Yeah, he's from that British band Blur.
Yeah. Woohoo! Dun, dun, dun. Without Blur, we would not have the Gorillaz, guys.
Probably.
What are you looking up?
Oh, I'm just trying to show you guys a picture that I made. I just don't want to open up Photoshop without needing to. It takes resources. I should be okay. I should be fine. I'm going to open it. Everything crashes. ODD errori. I don't know what that means, but ODD errori. I like the way he says it though. This is an edit I made for this episode for Mulder. So that's what I have on like the thumbnail for the episode and
I
everything.
didn't see that. I'm like, what am I?
That's not the album cover, is it?
It's not the album cover.
Yeah. My first idea was to have Mulder like in the clouds, kind of like one of those old country music videos,
or The Simpsons when they always have like the person pass.
Yeah. I was gonna do that at first, but then I realized like his shape was kind of like the mountain. Ooh, this song and the next one are really good for the grief stuff. Those strings.
Bum, 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 bum. Grandoso.
Cheers to Mulder's, fellas.
Cheers to Mulder.
To the doggo.
To the doggo.
To the doggo. One of the best puppers in the world.
This one's a bop.
This one's a bop.
Say goodbye when you love, and that's the hardest thing. You forgot about this child and this band, the cloud. This might be a karaoke track for me. This might be. I like this. Get people in their feels, but it's also like happy. That's like that's the most beautiful thing about this album and what it brings from the Hindu culture is like they kind of celebrate death in a way because they're like you're going on a new adventure.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to be reincarnated, you know, going on a new adventure. So it's like it's a good place to grieve. They have a good mindset around death in India. Probably because they're one of the oldest fucking places in the world.
Well, you know, really, if you notice throughout history, it really is Europeans that have one of the more negative, Christian Europeans in particular, I guess, have one of the more negative views of death. A lot of other cultures don't view death with fear.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like you want someone to die, but like, you know, it's
you're going to burn in hell.
You know?
Yeah.
death is the next step, no matter what. You know,
really,
like
until like the 1100s or so, hell wasn't really much of a thing.
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on your love.
I think this way is just more healthy across the board for like everyone, young and old. Like, to not understand it better, but just like not like it. Like, it's bad, but
it's healthy to accept death. Death is going to happen. Death and taxes. That's all we're promised. In life.
I'm slowly dying, my friends.
Well, and there's this,
every day, every breath
not to get
take.
political, but there's like a lot of people that are seriously trying to bring about the apocalypse instead of putting money into
making things better,
to help making things better. They're literally like, we're going to bring about the apocalypse, so it's not going to matter. We're going to live eternal life in heaven, so none of this matters.
Doesn't matter what file I'm in.
None of you that are trying to make the apocalypse happen are going to rest in eternal heaven, though.
Well, that's the thing. Like
everyone berating them.
That's
Correct.
the great thing about the way that they view it is it's much more like, they've been through empires rising and falling. You know what I mean? India's seen their shit. They know that it's just another phase.
Yeah.
It's just a cycle.
Just another page in the book.
Oh, Idols. I don't know if you've jumped into Idols yet, but they're pretty good, newer group.
This is my friend Dan and Beth. They're one of their favorite bands currently, newer bands is the Idols.
They're one of the ones that a lot of people talk about.
Yeah.
I love how stripped back this one is.
This feels like if it was a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Like the first major act has happened. We're in the middle of it now.
Ah, yes.
And someone is lost or confused or upset that they lost someone. They come across either a couple people around a boiling pot or a little tribe of some kind, and they're doing a little song.
Yeah. Someone that's not necessarily trustworthy, but they do go with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just has a weird vibe.
This is a Murdoch song. You know what I mean? If it's one of the Gorillaz, it's a Murdoch song. I feel like anytime they have someone that's doing this kind of Cockney, whatever accent this is, it's like Murloc coming through. The Blessed Father.
In the movie, to see the main characters, should we trust them? I don't know. I think so. They look kind of nice, or just
yeah. They have a black hood with with this shading their eyes, like
little Jawas. He's just his eyes glowing in the hoods.
Yeah. Well, there's a little whistle back there. I love whistle. I'm learning that from this and from King Gizzard. Is I really love some whistle in a track. It's so underutilized. Huge credit on my face. I like that this album is both brand new and also brings forth different eras of Gorillaz.
Johnny Marr.
Yep. Johnny Marr. Let's see.
Wasn't he the guitarist from the Smiths? Am I thinking of someone else?
Might be. I'm going to open up the other I think I have the genius notes over here.
Guitarist and co-songwriter of the Smiths.
Nice.
Yeah.
Johnny Marr, yep.
Very fucking cool. God, I want a movie of theirs so bad. And I hate that people keep on screwing them over on it. Like, they've almost made a movie like 4 or 5 times. Like, they've had the funding, they've had like, and then they just cut it.
Is there anyone like they want to work with in general, or is it just whoever will help them put it together?
Like, apparently they were trying to get funding in LA, and that's part of what Plastic Beach. No. Sorry. Cracker Island. Yeah. That's why I get it mixed up. Beach Island. But no, Cracker Island was basically about them spending like a year in LA and like just getting sick of the whole thing and not being able to like make any headway on getting their movie greenlit, you know.
You would think
they want to do it right, you know.
You would think being them, it'd be easy to like have a means, and you not have to sit in LA for a year.
Yeah,
you can reach out to like creators of like different like movies or that you like or artists, like try to like get on a door with someone else, like, hey, like I like your style, like.
Well, that's the thing. They did get a few, like they had the Netflix deal for a movie. They had another deal for a movie, and they both like fell through. They like just cut him off.
I can only imagine how frustrated he was.
Yeah.
Getting.
Like, I want the dudes that do like the Cross the Spider-Verse to do a Gorillaz movie in tandem with them, you know.
You would think there'd be someone in the industry that's a huge music or Gorillaz fan. They'd be like, dude, let's do this.
Yeah. And, like, they could totally do a thing. Like, the plot could be the Gorillaz gaining sentience or some shit. You know, becoming real entities.
I mean, you would think... Okay. I'm sure they have enough weight in the music industry and other labels that they can like connect, or like if they want to do something independent, but like have them like get a backing from like the label, but also work with like an artist.
Yeah,
they could. I would think it wouldn't be as difficult.
You think it wouldn't, but it's been it's one of those production hell movies, like The Dark Tower, which they never made into a movie, as far as I remember.
Was it just that series they did?
It was a book series.
No, but like a TV series.
The Dark Tower?
Yeah.
No, they definitely didn't make a feature-length film starring Idris Elba, but, you know, some people believe that happened. I don't choose to believe that happened, but...
Got it.
Getting on that sitar. Empty dream machine without you.
I almost say like, fuck the U.S. They should just go to like Japan and find some like really just amazing artists over there that pump out stuff like.
Honestly,
I mean,
they should do a full album just with Japanese artists.
I mean,
they'd have enough to do.
I mean, just alone like the Castlevania series that they pumped out like on Netflix a few years ago. That was fantastic.
Oh, you're talking, yeah, right. You're talking about like making like an anime or something.
Yeah. Or have like.
I thought you were talking about having Gorillaz go to Japan and working with Japanese musicians for an album. And I was like, yes, that would be amazing.
Oh, that'd be good too.
With like fucking Kano Yoko and shit and the seatbelts working with them.
But
oh my God.
I think just.
Oh, it's got Proof in it.
Nice.
This is.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah. This is probably the oldest posthumous, because it's from 2002, I think, the verse. Not this part.
But watch as they get like like One Piece vibes or like just other animes like Attack of Titans, like something like a style that they could work with and just really like.
Well, I think they want to do it like big and with a big budget and everything. You know what I mean? Like I think they're probably waiting to get the, By the way, these are the Japanese the translations from Spanish. But I don't know where we are. We'll do that later.
All right. We'll just start with that when we do it later.
Yeah. We have that to look through some of the lyrics. I am really glad that there's more Spanish-speaking features in songs than there used to be. Don't stop now that you're never gonna back down. Don't stop now that I'm never gonna back down. Dun, 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 dun. This is a 24-year-old sample. Ooh, those fucking horns. Like, I don't know the original context for this verse, but like they've done such a great job incorporating it
Yeah.
into this new context.
Wait, is it the lyrics that are 27 years old?
Well, the sample you just heard, what you just heard was a verse recorded in 2002 for
Wow.
Demon Days.
Oh.
Yeah, and this guy Proof is no longer with us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes that much more
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Mm. I think that in this album in general, they take their time with the songs.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, yeah. I forgot. Boom. Yeah, the first time I heard Bad Bunny was on a Gorillaz song. Was on Cracker Island. He was on one of those.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Who's this guy? He's got a great voice.
Man, he should play the Super Bowl.
He should play at the Super Bowl, yeah, or something." I'm not alone. The Manifesto. We automatic down. Mm. Oh, this is the one that's a recreation of Lou Reed's voice.
Uh,
That little bit where he's like, I thought I'm not implicating you or something. I guess it was Lou Reed. Or like recreation.
thank you, AI.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
This reminds me of like one of the last songs from like a Flaming Lips show with like shooting
Yes!
confetti cannons everywhere.
I'm glad you said it first. I was about to say Flaming Lips, man. Yeah. This is absolutely a Flaming Lips track by Gorillaz.
Because it feels like so upbeat and happy and positive, and
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
all right. I fucking dance and smile and have a good
Yeah.
time.
We choose. Like, this would be so fucking fun live, you know?
Oh yeah, good vibes had by all.
Honestly, I don't know if Gorillaz has ever done a song like this, you know?
Not that I can remember.
Like, they've got positives. Like, Rock the House is pretty positive, but it's not this vibe. Not the truth.
So we get like the whole bar just like stomping and clapping and
Yeah.
singing along, like
Yeah, yeah. Good karaoke track.
And then everybody stops and stares into their shot glass a little longer. We believe what we want to believe.
Okay, stop.
This is the Beatles
Oh
outro.
yeah,
bit.
very much.
Yeah, yeah. Like we're gonna put one Beatles outro in just as a nod. Another posthumous one. This one they reworked some vocals from Glitter Freeze from Plastic Beach. It's like Gangster's Paradise is about to start. It'd be interesting to see Damon Albarn doing like an opera or something. You know? He has such a distinct voice.
Yeah, if they can't do their animated movie, they should definitely do like a full play or something.
Yeah. Play within the story that's also doing commentary on it. There I am.
Peg leg.
Leg left, straighter.
Slave trader.
Yeah. You remember
the Fire
the song?
on the Mountain.
You remember that song, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fire on the Monkey's Head.
Yeah.
Fire starter.
Really just tying a lot of their old shit.
Is that what Marky
into
Smith
this.
is from? Do you know what Marky Smith is from? I don't.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Oh, okay.
Delirium.
Sooner or later.
So it's just like so 90s like flair.
Yeah.
Delirium.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the Beatles, like the Mr. Kite, where the circle, the ringleaders is out
Oh,
there
yeah.
screaming.
Yeah.
And another thing!
Yeah, he's like sing.
Yeah.
He's yelling, but kind of singing. Who knew all this was on the cutting room floor for Glitter Freeze?
He was the
trampolines.
Mark Smith was the lead vocalist and only constant member of the post-punk group The Fall.
Evolve?
The Fall.
The Fall.
Marky Smith?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
Smith formed the band after attending a Sex Pistols concert in '76.
Yeah, makes sense.
He
Oh,
did
yeah,
it,
yeah,
he did it
Bay.
for like 42 years, so
Yeah, it's a good run.
until he died.
Yeah.
That was a bad run.
He died of delirium, I
Mm.
heard.
At a mountaintop.
Yep.
overlooking a plastic beach on Cracker Island.
Delirium. Delirium.
Yeah, right. It's like he's posing. I'm gonna grab some slices. We're in the home stretch.
All right, Brad's gone.
Concept hour. No rules. Oh. What is it? Is this Indian?
Sounds like it.
Brad, is this is the foreign language in this is that Indian?
Yeah, I think so.
Like Hindu or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's Hindi.
Man, they should lead into some Bollywood.
Yeah. Survival. Survival. Fucking A, dude. The song goes hard. Fresh survival. Oh, it's got like the Final Fantasy keys. You know?
Yeah.
Like PlayStation 1.
Yeah. Oh, and the characters get thrown, and then they all split up, and then they have a dialogue with like someone else, and you hear like in the background they're discussing things. Yes, very much I agree. Fresh.
All right, wait. I think maybe the previous one was Arabic, and this is Hindi. Because the letters are pointing in a different direction.
Wow.
Let be the dream. Oh, is the shadowy light like the shadow of a comet coming to us?
I would guess. I mean, you just talked about us getting Armageddon here.
Yeah, it's like accepting the end of all things. Being cool with that. It doesn't even know how to follow the lyrics. Title is like, I don't know which words are what.
I'm just winging it at this point.
Yeah. I think it is about the asteroid. Because you can kind of hear like something, like the sound maybe of a meteor going through the sky.
Well, he keeps talking about an asteroid, something coming to hit us.
Yeah. I'll have to see what the lyrics for the Hindi are when we are talking about it. Beginning.
Oh, yes. The female singer on this track is Asha Bhosle.
Yeah.
I'm probably horribly, mispronouncing her name.
Huh.
But she is an Indian playback singer, entrepreneur, actress, and television personality. Who
Okay.
predominantly works in Indian cinema.
Okay.
And that's what she looks like.
Oh.
So I totally bet that's definitely
Oh, sweet
her.
lady.
Yeah, see, this is her.
Yeah.
That's almost like Hawaiian music.
Yeah. Are you guys only getting in one headphone right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Left.
Yep.
Yep.
I couldn't tell if it was the song or.
Is it the song? I thought it was the song.
It's not the song. Yeah, can I see those quick?
Yep. It's a vibe in there.
Oh.
Yeah. You were in the song machine, to use a Gorillaz term.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was some kind of artistic choice on the Gorillaz.
Yeah, it was just too abrupt though. I was like, I don't know.
It's very stoic.
Yeah. Basically, like throughout the album, 2D. I'm going to get more into it in the discussion, but throughout the album, 2D is kind of coming more and more to terms with his grief.
I'm in.
I'm thinking maybe the kiss is the kiss of death. I don't know anything that feels like this kiss. On the track died. Grind it to a halt. Now this track actually depicts the final moments of Damon Albarn's dad's life. Because from what I can gather from this, he was able to, do the injection themselves. That's definitely a hard part. Hardest part with Mulder is letting him go, letting him fade,
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's always the hardest part about death for the living.
Oh.
How do you go on when that person you loved will not be going on with you?
Well, just watching them fade, like knowing that it's happening, right there.
Sweet.
Getting their last breaths.
With a beautiful last breath.
Yeah.
He was the goodest boy.
Yep.
When he says sweet prince, makes me think of, was that Big Lebowski?
Good night, sweet prince.
Good night, sweet prince.
Yeah, it's from Shakespeare, I think. Never meant to be. This is almost like oh shit, I can't remember the name of the artist from the 2000s. A similar vocal vibe going on. One more track after this. And then we'll be taking our break.
Good night, sweet prince.
And then we'll be talking about this thing. I've been kind of like holding off on the lore this time. Just trying to like experience the album kind of on its own without getting deep into that. But we'll be getting into the lore when we come back.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Huh? Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's in a better spot now.
The great dog park in the sky.
That's right. He's chasing balls. He's trying to catch his tail.
Yep.
He's pooping wherever he wants.
Yep. This is from the perspective of God. Or a God. The sad God.
Oh, this is a sad God.
Yeah. That's such a good line. I gave you atoms, you built a bomb. Like, I gave you guys, like, existence, and you guys pissed it away. On the strange love. They had Black Thought on 3 times in this album. They must be, like, friends with him. Factual.
You know, this reminds me of like some of the more smooth, calmer tracks from the Pixies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like that real 80s style. 80s, like what were they 90s?
No, I know what you mean. Like, kind of the 80s retro sound.
It's just that not piano, synth. That real synthy like.
God damn. I want to live in this album.
Just take a nap to this.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean, like, about, like, kind of reminding me of, like, a later Pink Floyd album, you know? Like, the pace is definitely slowed, you know? Which is natural for, you know, they're like, what, in their 50s now or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that was the last track. Dave?
Yep.
That was the last track. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about this dang thing. Don't go away. We'll see you on the other side.
I'm telling you, Dave, you could have just taken a nap today.
Concept Hour.
It's the album concept hour.
Welcome everybody to the Album Concept Hour. We are here again for you guys to break down another concept album. This time we're doing a newer concept album. Just came out.
How new?
It's less than a month old right now.
Hot off the press.
We like to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
Guys.
And we first of all, before we get into this, we'd like to let you know, there's a reason that we were off last week. I was taking care of my doggy Mulder. If you are a fan of the YouTube channel, you may have seen him pop in and out of some of the videos. He was a gentleman. He did pass, and that's what I was kind of taking care of last week. And I wasn't ready to talk about an album that's about death and grief and acceptance yet. So this week,
You need a minute.
I needed a minute. It was, we'll get into it a little bit as the episode goes on, but it was he had heart stuff that pretty quickly kind of got bad, and we had to make the call. So that is, I love to start things off real heavy, on the podcast. I'm Brad, by the way. This is John.
Here is to the best boy Mulder.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers to Mulder.
Cheers.
If you got one, drink one.
Just pour it out on the rug.
Or, just pour some on the ground for the homies.
For Mulder. Yeah.
Pour some for Mulder.
Mm-hmm. So this one obviously is dedicated to a real good boy. And before we get to that, though, we're going to cover what we've been jamming on lately. And I finally have a new playlist to talk about. The Music League is running. It's going. We're doing it. We have less people in the Music League this time, though. So it's only about 10 people rather than like 14, what we usually have. But we did a Tony Hawk themed playlist.
Can I ask a question first?
Yes.
Or did any of these songs ever exist on play tracks, or songs you wish?
Songs that you wish, it's like
you would love to skate to.
Yeah. We're making a new playlist for a Tony Hawk game that if it came out right now or something.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
What song did you pick?
I picked. So let's go through them quick.
Okay.
First we got Wendy's Trash Can by Roswell Kid. Really great opening to the album.
Catch 22. Right?
We got 9mm 3-piece suit by Catch 22, which is the perfect fill-in for Superman. Honestly, like it has a real similar vibe. Which I was mad at myself that I didn't think of that one. That's not me. We have Punk Police by, I think that's Horror Nate No Face. I don't know the band. But Our Trip, The Thermals, Make Me Want to Die by White Reaper, Sports by Viagra Boys. That's mine. Yep. That's me, dude. Sports. Wiener Dogs. Baseball.
Neat, Damned, nice.
Neat, yep, by the Damned. That one I gave some points. Creep by A Giant Dog. Joyride by Oliver Tree, which was a great song, but sorry. This one was a song that at first I thought didn't fit in Tony Hawk Game, and then after I listened to it a couple times, I'm like, actually, no, this is the perfect song for Tony Hawk Game. And we have Tomorrow by White Lung. So I really, really enjoyed this playlist. I think it captured the Tony Hawk vibe, and with because like when originally Tony Hawk came out, like a lot of the groups were kind of underground, not too much known about
for the most part.
So I think that we captured that.
So did you have a favorite Tony Hawk game?
I mean, it was like Tony Hawk 3 or 4 that I played the most.
I think 3 is my most. Now your
Whichever
song
had the most cheats. That's the one I played.
Now for Vagabos, is this the one track you listen to if you're trying to collect skate, or if you're trying to?
That's exactly what I put in my description. I was like, imagine collecting skate to this song. Have you? I'll play a little bit so that John knows what we're talking about. Here's a little bit of sports. I'll play up until like the first chorus goes. It's a very 90s kind of track.
No, God. And this is for like a Tony Hawk, like video game.
Yeah, that's why I submitted this. Like this would fit in a Tony Hawk game.
You know,
Sports.
you can see that.
Yeah.
Just like you're on the flat part
Sports.
of like the like the skate park area. You know, you're just
all right.
Just try and grab that fucking E that's on
That's
a
probably enough of
rafter.
that. But yeah, that's sports. I love that fucking song.
I would definitely throw a lot of points at Neat because The Damned is awesome.
That also, because there was a like one older track on the original Tony Hawk. The rest of them were like kind of more contemporary, but there was one older one.
There's a few older punk songs.
Well, there was one from the 80s. The rest, I think, were from the 90s in the original Tony Hawk.
Okay.
I
remember 3 soundtrack pretty well.
Yeah. Like one of them has the Ramones, I think.
Del the Funk and Hope and Sapiens.
Yeah. The first 3, I think, are the like kind of golden age of Tony
Hands
Hawk
down.
soundtracks. Yeah. So I think we captured it
excellent,
quite
good
well. What about you, John? What have you been jamming on? What have you been watching?
Honestly,
what have you been feeling?
I gotta give a lot of credit out to Bruno Mars. I've been listening to his last track. I just might. It's actually really good.
You got a good track out right now.
Just real nice. Real good, and always his showing of like his where he came from, and
he's a showman.
Let's see what have I been watching lately? I guess watch Paradise on.
I think you've plugged that before. Yeah, that's one that I need to try to watch.
Yeah,
it's on like
it's on Hulu or Disney,
Netmax or Hulu X.
It's Hulu.
Knickknacks.
It's really
Knickknack Plus.
It's about the end of the world, and it's a solid like watch.
Yeah. Tight. What about you, Dave? What you been jamming on?
I'll just do the last couple days because I had a lot of music the last few days. Today it was 50-50 with Sig Sputnik.
Sig Sputnik.
And
is
then
that the band or the?
That's the band.
Okay.
And then also there's 2. Oh, Stars. A lot of Stars today too.
Stars. Okay.
And then yesterday,
I think I've heard some Stars.
I was digging around rooting for some of the new music leads. So I was going through a lot of old punk tracks from from the Vandals. I was going through a lot of stuff from Fugazi, a lot of stuff from Misfits, a lot of stuff from Husker Du and Minutemen. So I was just trying to dig around through some old just some feels.
Yeah. Nice.
So our current music lead, we got 10 rounds. The first 7 and basically the 7 deadly sins.
Oh.
And then it's piled off by
shit. That's a good idea.
Then it's piled off with Man.
I'm using that.
I can't remember the order, but it's like God, Satan, Man.
Dude, wow, that's a good 10 rounds, man. Okay.
So round 1 we're done. We're voting on now. So
dude,
and it's Lust.
Do you have any room in that league? How many people you got in there?
You got 11. There's room.
Okay, I might
want to jump in.
I might see if I want to jump in that.
You'll be around late, but you can jump in.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll send you.
That sounds fun. Yeah, that's a very special type of league. I'm just so curious what everyone is gonna go for.
I can trade the round 1 what we got work with after we're done here.
Okay. Hell yeah. Well, that's what we've been jamming on lately, guys. We're gonna get into Gorillaz.
We jam a
The Mountain. Now
just premiered on SNL.
Yeah. They were on SNL.
Not that it was the premiere of the track or anything.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of press for this one.
They finally got some exposure.
They're finally getting that exposure that they've been, clamoring
recommend watching the SNL because they got Dell.
They got Dell back for Clint Eastwood.
For the first song. It was great.
Yeah.
And Dell is great.
And Dell is
Both
great.
of them, yeah.
It was a real full circle moment, I feel, because
I didn't even think it was Dell. He looked great.
Yeah,
he's still a pretty funky Homo sapien.
He's still a funky Homo sapien. I think he's still got projects he's working on.
He's a busy Homo sapien.
Yeah. But to set the stage a little bit for this album and what kind of where it came from and why it sounds like it does and why it's about what it is. Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewlett, the two masterminds behind the Gorillaz. Albarn, of course, is from Blur. Hewlett is a visual artist. He's the one that draws them and creates their visual style and all that.
They're cartoony characters.
And they both both of their dads died within 10 days of one another.
That's crazy.
And part of their grieving process, they went
what a trauma bond.
Well, that's just wait till you hear the rest of this. So they went to India to grieve for this, and found it to be a beautiful place to just deal with death, because death is a more positive experience, because there's the reincarnation thing. They're just like they're going on to a new journey, and definitely not hell or something.
Very, very, very Beatle-esque journey for them to take.
Yes, very much so. Very much they did a Beatles after their manager died thing. And I think the album has a similar magic to it.
It's called Drugs.
It's called Drugs. It's just in the water there.
That's what the...
but the other weird, crazy coincidence about this thing is Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewlett were also born 10 days apart from each other.
They plan this.
So it's like they in some of the interviews they were like joking that like once one of them dies, like the other one's gonna have like a 9-day head start or whatever. He's gonna be like, okay, I know in 10 days I'm dying.
Like a Final Destination style.
Yeah, basically.
Jesus.
Yeah. There was some. And then, like, he joked that he was going to send it by mail so that it would take, like, 7 days, so that he only had 3 days by the time he found out.
By the time you got this message, I died 7 days ago.
So, like, they're fully aware of the, like, kind of oddity of it, and the, like, it is, like, very cosmically bizarre.
They're connected.
Yeah, they're definitely connected. And they... I guess Jamie had been in Jaipur a few years prior when his mother-in-law was passing, and so he recommended that they go to India, and it was you'll hear the results of that.
A good trip.
Yeah,
it's a good result.
So without further ado, let's play a little bit of that
further ado
first track. Let me find it quick. But, I got, multiple clips for a few of these, but we'll try to get through them quick. Here we have, oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to make sure to get, for the mountain, I wanted to make sure to get a little bit of the Dennis Hopper bit, even though it's not the clip that I picked. Here's the clip, and then I'll play the Dennis Hopper bit. Here's a bit of that Dennis Hopper bit. So obviously, if you are a if you are a Gorillaz fan, then you are aware of the fire come out of the mountain, Monkey's head, the mountain called Monkey song from Demon Days. We've talked about it on the podcast. So
We've done the album.
You know, them doing an album called The Mountain, obviously fans were gonna draw attention to that. And so they put Dennis Hopper in the first track. So you're like they're like, we know, we understand, we're making that connection.
You know, I was gonna say that's what I like about like a lot of what this album kind of does. It starts really just like this. Just like the way that they're doing it.
Yeah.
They're kind of mixing it in with a lot of their connective tissue in general.
With their previous efforts.
They're really like just making it very clear that's what they're doing, and that really helps with the whole connectivity.
Yeah. Like by putting Dennis Hopper right at the front, like it's like, oh, like this is like someone that's passed.
It's almost like a fever dream too. Like you know, like you've done all this stuff, and now all of a sudden you wake up and it's all combining in your head. The mountain,
It's a very ethereal album. Like it's almost like the entire album is like those last few tracks of Demon Days. You know, where they are getting through that kind of spiritual kind of vibe and getting into the spiritual warfare that's going on in the mountain called Monkey, you know.
I want to take a quick turn after the comment about you saying like, you know, they took a trip, they went to India to kind of like, I feel this is just another amazing example of why like we don't need walls and barriers. We should like not be like putting up fences and fighting, like to explore a whole nother country and culture and come back. And produce like this, and just have your mind being blown, and like I got ideas now, and that is another advancement in like music or advancement in humans in general,
in food, in everything.
Yeah, that's one of the. Sorry,
no,
that's kind of about it. Like it's the world. It's not. We're not one little like pin on a map. Like we're not the most important people. Like the world.
Yeah,
there's so much happening.
There's so much culture.
One of the most disgusting things to me,
and you're shutting yourself out from all these like amazing things by being closed-minded.
European colonialism culture is like the worst because it goes out to all these other countries and cultures, right?
Yeah,
and then it brings back what it likes, and it's like this
ranch
is great,
dressing.
Well, especially food and art. And money, of course.
Well, and also,
it's like this is great, but we don't like those people.
Well, and also
people suck.
Well, and then there's like missionaries of like Christianity that go out to these places that have culture that's older than Christianity.
Yes.
It's like it's such an insulting thing to like assume that you hold more legitimacy or something.
I feel like in another 100 years, it'd be like a Scientologist like trying to walk through a community like, hey, can we talk to you? I'm like, no, don't bring your newfangled shit on us. Come on.
Yeah.
We've had these books way before your dude wrote his little story.
Dude, the beautiful thing about India I'm not even, I just went to India for a few weeks in college, and that changed my worldview. That completely changed my worldview. Because like you just see that a whole society can operate on different rules, different like guiding principles and things, and
they're all the same roughly, just a different translation in a sense.
It's all about different point of view. That's all human society is. We all stand with the same shit.
Well, and that's something they get into, different points of view. That's like specifically something they get into in this album is like they describe in their interviews kind of like how free the different types of gods were. Like there's just like a god for every different situation and malady and person. Like there's gods that represent all sorts of things, and so that's part of the thing that they did is they created a few gods within the mythos of this album to talk about specific things building. It's a very freeing. It's just the way that they do your spirituality is such a
it's more, I don't know,
it's not oppressive. It doesn't
wholesome.
Feel
it's down to earth. It feels personal.
I mean, I understand
feel like it's being jammed on your throat.
I understand that it can be oppressive. I didn't see that part of it, but
Listen, most conversations like this are
oppressive
in some way.
This is a very oppressive podcast.
You know, but
you're oppressive.
But it's about the kind of oppression. What kind of oppression are you trying to do? Are you trying to lift oppression, or are you trying to?
Well, oppression is generally always a negative.
Yes,
thing.
oppression is always
taking over a whole.
Yeah.
But you have to. But you almost have to because you have to get a group of people to be with you to get results.
That's where you get a cult.
In the mighty.
Yeah, that's why.
That's what Trump's doing.
You can have ideas.
Anyways,
but yeah, that first track is The Mountain. It's just such a beautiful that.
It brings
that
all
flute bit is so.
It's the culmination, the mountain peak.
Yeah,
and the listen through, that kind of I can't believe this is the Gorillaz album, but also this is a great track for the Gorillaz to do.
Yeah. It's if you didn't know you were listening to Gorillaz,
I have no idea that would know Gorillaz album.
Yeah, I believe on the flute it's AJ Prasanna, and then we have I do want to mention this person early here. We got Anushka Shankar. Yeah, who is the daughter of
Ravi Shankar.
Ravi Shankar. Yeah. So that is kind of the standard of modern sitar music, and a lot of people maybe our parents' age had some of his records. And Damon Albarn grew up on those records, so for him to work with their daughter was
amazing.
Real joy for him. There's not much concept wise besides I think that the refrain feels heavy, feels I don't know, somehow connected to grief in a cool way. I don't know how to describe it, but the next track we got for you is The Moon Cave, and then I'm going to play the Bobby Womack bit. I want to make sure not to miss that.
Like a butterfly, give me any. I'ma let it slide, bet you I'ma like I'm in the sky. Look at how I wanna let the ideas just up high like a new hot. Good to be the GOAT, only way I is to treat it like it's gossiping. Yeah, watch this, yo. I can like no other guy.
And here's a little bit of Bobby Womack.
Great symmetry.
Maybe I should just wait just a little bit. Forgetting Bob.
Yeah, that's so I think he's in other parts of the song. I'm not sure exactly where, but in the backgrounds. But then that's what you hear at the end there is maybe I should just wait just a little bit. Forgetting bothers me.
How?
I don't know, it's just something about it. It's such a nice little
I really love the lyrical
ghost
forms in this song.
Yeah.
They're the guy always gets it. Always gets that last drop, that last vocal.
Oh, you're talking about Black Thought?
Yeah.
This guy, the guy who was rapping?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something we should mention. One of the concepts of this album, on top of talking about grief and all that and processing all that, there's a lot of posthumous clips. So stuff that was recorded from as early as Demon Days, Plastic Beach. There's a lot of cutting room floor stuff.
Just to add more to the mythos.
Yeah, well, and it's they have these kind of ghosts and spirits I was gonna say guiding them.
It's almost like a ghost echo of the past.
Mm-hmm.
That's new because we've never heard it, but it's not new.
Yeah,
so it really is.
And it's
part
the perfect
of everything they've done.
It's perfect. It's the perfect album. Concept wise to bring it forward.
Format for all of it.
Well, because otherwise, in some contexts, this could be tacky. This could be seen as exploitative, maybe. But since they're dealing. They're giving this kind
the topic
of
is
the topic
Yes.
is death. The topic is
Grief.
celebrating your loved ones.
It's
So-
very topically done, I guess. It's
Yeah.
like it's very well naturedly done.
Sure, I'll take that. But we have also Dave Jolicoeur from De La Soul is also in this track.
he passed a year or so ago.
Trugoy the Dove is also
Yep.
how he's known.
And the dove fly high,
Yep.
flies high like a mile.
And this one really reminded me of like Sweepstakes from Plastic Beach that had Yassine Bey.
I think this whole album reminded me completely of a Disney movie. I think the only reason why, because that clip you showed me remind me of like the Jungle Book.
Right, the music video. Yeah. Let's mention that for a
And
second.
there are other
There's-
tracks that I'm like, I can see like the point of like there's movie changes. This track
I want
seems,
to say that's the flute or whistle.
yeah.
Like I feel like that's the Disney kind of. Yeah. I feel like they did that a lot back in the day.
This reminds me because you had the first track, you kind of, it's like the intro, like the title, you kind of panning over, and then example would be like on like the Lion King when it's like one day I'll be king. He has that song like it's everyone's still happy, his father's still alive, right? It feels like the album kind of like has like a movie-esque feel as well. Like it's very like this flow of like just life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I know that they're always kind of going for that, but like this time
this
they
feels
really
more
landed.
than their other album.
Yeah, and that might be from the fact that they had just been trying to greenlight a project, a movie for a while,
or maybe they tried that into some, or they just subconsciously like that was.
Well, I think it was that they were just on such a clear journey together. You know what I mean? They were both on such the same wavelength as far as processing. Because like apparently just hearing early versions of The Mountain was enough to inspire Jamie Hewlett to start drawing for it, and like it was just one of those things that like the kind of inspiration flowed in a really cool way. And I think that it's a very coherent and flowing album because of that. Yeah, and the Moon Cave
Flows like a river.
is I think supposed to represent kind of a place where 2D is going to maybe not face it quite yet. I'm going to the Moon Cave where I bought my tears, lit the lantern on my childhood fears.
Is the Moon Cave mental? Maybe.
You
know what I mean? Like
it could be,
a state of.
But
mind.
I was thinking like they're literally. I mean, for this album, we were just talking about how it's kind of cinematic. It kind of is like a movie. Like
right.
I was thinking it's one of the like first places that he visits in the movie. Maybe after hearing that a loved one was gonna
like an old home
danger.
or an old like place he had memories of like being with that person with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it kind of strikes me as.
I can see it.
And the things I swore I'd never become, and the vastness of the river. The river being the kind of eternal river, and in if you're talking about like Hinduism and reincarnation stuff, you're kind of returning to the, Brahman. Your Atman is returning to the Brahman.
It's like Final Fantasy VII, like the
the
flow,
the
Mako energy.
Yeah, and then I think in Fallout, the cows are called Brahman.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think that that's another thing I mentioned during the listen through. But the river reminded me, there's the Pink Floyd album, The Endless River, which I think is getting into a similar
Bruce Springsteen, The River.
Just the river, but I was wondering, like, I don't know if I can be impartial on this album because I'm such a Gorillaz fan.
You are a fanboy.
And it reminds me kind of like this album in particular reminds me of the later Pink Floyd album where it's like, it's slower. It's more about life and death. And Well, no, I'm thinking like Division Bell and later.
Oh,
you know
that
what I mean?
later got it.
Yeah. Where it really gets to like these guys are aging and they have different subject matter they want to discuss.
So the splits happened.
Yeah, and I think that in a similar way, the last couple of albums that had this heaviness to them for Gorillaz that like I think come with age and come with like losing people and like dealing with
and
grief.
That's the thing with the band after years of playing music, like you're not gonna be the same band that's singing about the same subject for 40 years.
Yeah. And I think that it's like
and you will change because you can't be like a young band and you started and you're like your late teens, early 20s and angry about the system and now you're making millions and millions of dollars. Like you can't have the same problems, right?
Right.
So
that's like I can't tell if like a young person would like get the same thing out of this album that I am. You know what I mean?
I think they can. It could also be just a different thing.
It could be a different thing.
It could be everyone can look at it or hear it and just pick something else and just have a different.
It's always, I was gonna say it's always
music is
the
therapeutic.
same problem.
Yes,
it's a different issue.
What? Well, I'm sorry. What?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Music. What music, especially in like culture, tends to do is it's always picking at the same problem. But it picks a different issue each time, like popular music in particular.
Yeah. Attacks different ideas.
It's always about getting people to think beyond the boundaries of their thought. Their wall.
The wall is a good example of that. Yes. But yeah, this next track we got for you. Sorry, I don't have a transition. This next track we got for you is
Transition.
The Happy Dictator.
Huh.
My love I will bestow. And as we launch into the future, happiness will grow. No more bad news. So you can sleep well tonight.
Again, it feels like the first time you really introduced like a Disney film where they're just vibing, they're jamming, and they got their plans, and they're talking about how they want to, what they want to do, and how they're going to rule the world.
Yeah. I can see that. It definitely has that like kind of.
You see Mr. Burns dancing through his house, like
yeah. You see people popping their heads out the window.
Ooh.
You know,
just going down the street.
Yeah. I could see that.
Some evil fuck.
We got Sparks and Remy Kabaka Jr. on this track, who apparently, I guess, Sparks. The way that Sparks got involved with this is they like left a note to Damon like backstage somewhere saying like, "I want like hit us up to be a part of your next project." Yeah. So like I guess they just like that's how they got hooked up, which is awesome. That can still kind of happen.
Brad, if you ever go to a Gorillaz show, try to find some like backstage area and tunnels and have a note and just
let me involve in your next project.
Just toss it somewhere.
Yeah. I'm a podcaster.
All right, cool.
All right, and they just throw on like a bar of me reacting to a song or some shit. I don't know. But I was gonna say this song also. For listeners of the pod, we did 69 love songs with Magnetic Field, Stephen Merritt. This feels like a Stephen Merritt track. Yeah. This feels like a Stephen Merritt track, actually. This feels like one of the better ones from that set of songs. The story behind the song, though, is he had a trip with his daughter to authoritarian Turkmenistan, where the dictator had banned bad news and only good news was allowed to be shared. So,
it's like the town in Footloose where the dancing is banned and outlawed in music.
Yeah, pretty much. Or except for you had to be happy. You had to be dancing though. In this area, you had to be. So yeah, you're right. It is
two shitty rival towns side by side.
Straight up like a city in Turkmenistan that's having this kind of joyous like song about how they're always happy.
Everything is great.
But that it can't be the way it actually is. But yeah, no more bad news, so you can sleep well at night.
No more Mr.
Palace of your mind will be bright.
That's how you have a happy
Mr. Bad
country.
Guy.
Yeah. So yeah, this one is. I will say, this one doesn't necessarily touch on the themes of grief so much. I guess there is this refrain here. I am the one to give you life again. I am the one to save your soul. Amen. But overall, though, it's just kind of a fun track that he wanted to write about this happy dictator that he... Well, I guess the happy dictator is a character in the story. He's a character along their travels.
So, like, even like many like the full blown concept albums, there's always like a weird track that like not that it doesn't fit, it just kind of maybe not even out of place.
Yeah,
it's like it doesn't track
just,
as well.
Yeah,
but you can
doesn't have.
But you can track. You can work to it.
Yeah, it's a character building.
You don't have to jump through 1,000 hoops. You can it's like this.
Every story needs a little good character building.
Yeah, and I think that this album does have like several of those, because Gorillaz great at that, just having several characters that kind of shape the narrative. And this is
still
one of them.
It's still kind of a fun song, so maybe it's
and then they eventually they move along to the next part of the story, and they get to the hardest thing. And I gotta say, this track and the next track are some of the better like grief tracks on the album. They really get right into it. Here's gonna be the hardest thing, and then I got the Tony Allen bit, because I wanted to get all the dead folks in this album a fair clip. But here's the hardest thing.
The hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That is the hardest thing. And when the curtains rise and the party begins, do you love?
I love that line, when the curtains rise and the party begins, talking about like their new life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And here's that Tony Allen bit.
Oh yeah, Eddie de Erori. Oh yeah, Eddie de Erori.
So yeah, what you're hearing, that is Tony Allen, and it's let's see, Yoruba, African West language, translated to "Oh, wake up, my dear." And he was apparently a very close friend of Damon Albarn. He was like family, and was at a lot of the family gatherings and such. And I guess he passed away around the time of Cracker Island, which is, I think, why maybe Cracker Island has that kind of grief vibe a little bit. Like they weren't fully in grief mode. Apparently,
all crackers go to heaven.
Older, all crackers go to heaven. That should be the alternate title of Cracker Island. All crackers go to heaven. Yeah. Although that doesn't seem right.
No,
we don't want to be spreading that or anything. Edit this out. Edit all this out. No, just kidding. But this one,
you should.
This one's a great track, but it's also kind of intro. Like this track and the next track, Orange County, are kind of two parts of the same coin.
Part one, part two.
Like and in the writing, apparently they did this song, The Hardest Thing, and then they, going back to the studio in Orange County, they realized there was just more to do with that song. And so they wrote this bit.
It's like Floor with like Shine On and Crazy Diamond Part 1 through 7 and like 8 through 4 over there.
Kind of like that. But they broke it up a little bit this time. So here's Orange County.
The hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. That's the hardest thing. Every face you forgot, Father's job, they suspend the clock. Another star.
The vibe and the whistle, everything, it reminds me of like an old like 16-bit like Super NES like RPG where you just find like a new town all of a sudden like.
Oh yeah. All of a sudden, everyone's
You're like, oh, what's happening? Like you're trying to figure out.
Good. Yeah.
It just the vibe of the song is great. Like,
it's good walking around track. You know,
it's the very white guy dance. Like,
yeah. But it's such a simple line, but it's so fucking powerful. You know, the hardest thing is to say goodbye to someone you love. It's like, I mean, there's not really much to embellish on that. It is the hardest fucking thing.
The closest connection I would say would be like the Flaming Lips with "Do You Realize?"
Yeah.
Do you realize that one day everyone you know will die?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. And we'll get to. There's another.
Yes,
there
there
is.
is.
Even more Flaming Lips vibes. It's such
I
a.
didn't realize that was a Flaming Lips song. I was just thinking.
Yeah, now you do.
Do you realize?
And that's a great
I was
song
gonna say,
live.
We covered it a long time ago. It was
Like
one of
year
our
one.
first episodes. Yeah.
Within the first like probably 20 episodes.
Too long, fellas.
Yeah. By the way, does any of you have a? Oh wait, never mind. Hold on, I got my bottle opener up here. I forgot. I have my backup one. It's just it's such a beautiful, again, talking about some hard stuff. So like no one wants to say goodbye to someone you love, but it's also like when the curtain rises and the party begins, that's what we're also experiencing. We're celebrating.
It is.
Like that's one of the things when my sister passed was like a very important to our funeral stuff is like we wanted to have a party. We wanted there to be music. We wanted people to be
a celebration,
having as much fun as you can.
That's what a funeral should be, hands down.
Yeah,
full stop.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it's because it's supposed to be celebrated.
Yeah,
like you're supposed to celebrate the life.
Yeah,
like that's what you should do.
Stop all the sad bastard music.
No matter what, that person's energy is passing into something.
And another funeral I went to recently, they had karaoke, and it was such a beautiful thing, and everyone got to share their feelings in that way. Mm-hmm. And they also took a page out of my sister's funeral, and they had a standee of her, so people could take pictures with her standee.
So this is a long time ago. So when my grandpa passed, my dad's father, I was only like 3 or 5 months old.
Oh wow!
But so he planned on like there's like I believe it was like 3 bars in town. Bought a cake for each bar. It's like right before it passed. Like I just want like everyone to go in that day and have a drink on me. That's just enjoy it.
Yeah,
one more.
Wow. So he got the party
started
prepaid kind of.
Yes.
Very cool. Very
cool. I'm thinking like. Same thing, like shit, man. Like, just open up the cellar, the liquor cabinets, the cooler doors. Just grab a cigar, just fucking, and just take what I had and enjoy it, and just shoot the shit. Just enjoy that day.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
Don't be sad. Be happy.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Yep. Well, that's the last couple of days for Mulder. We had a lot of his favorite people over. We made sure to just for a couple of days, just invite everyone we thought that he'd want to see, I'm
going to be surrounded by love.
Surrounded by love. Yep. And that's, I think Kara Jackson we're hearing, in that track. I love the voice there. That's it's a
great track.
It's a really, it's such a we have, Bizarrap, Kara Jackson, and
I almost want us to just play that clip again. It's so good.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, the vibe on it.
Oh no, sorry.
Man, if anyone hates that, stop lying to yourself. It's great.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Don't be a hard ass.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm sure there's probably contrarians that are like, "Oh, Gorillaz too popular. I can't listen to him." You know?
Yeah, but he really does that. Like, he really does that line very well too. Like, with the hardest thing.
I feel like,
You know, like that, like leading into, like just really works.
I feel like,
and he really hits on a hard issue.
It's a good fucking chorus.
Sorry.
they are popular. Sorry, they are popular, but they're not doing the popular thing.
No.
Yeah.
Which is,
They're doing the
would it be like the most
alternative
punk
thing.
rock thing?
Yeah.
Because you're not, because you're kind of going against the grain. You're like you're not making like the typical Gorillaz album, even though maybe it's just now what Gorillaz are. Like they're just really kind of getting all over the place.
Well, yeah,
it's like King Gizzard. Like they're not.
That's the beauty of them is they like part of why they love what they do is because they're able to grow and change so much, so drastically, and change what they even look like.
And I think that's the next step for like a great band where you can really like explore and not feel like you're in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we don't do this, this is what our fans want and like. We can't change this equation. It has to match every album.
That's the best thing about Gorillaz is it was him escaping that cage
from Blur.
From Blur. Yeah. I think it was him escaping it and trying to prove to himself that he could not be more than a pop punk or a rock guy, but yeah, such a great fucking track though. And then we have the next track here, The God of Lies with Idols and Remy Kabaka Jr.
You feel the lies creep on by as soft as baby's breath. Do you beg that truth will set you free? Are you shackled by the keys? Well, if I was you, I'd stay strapped in, 'cause all you got is me. Oh, don't you say that you think that I'm glory.
This track just feels heavy.
Yeah, right.
Like if I had to describe this track, it would just be fucking just weight. Like it just feels like there's pressure on you.
Yeah, and it's the God of Lying, so it's like it like has this kind of sinister,
or like you're uncomfortable with like what is happening. Like I'm not sure I like this feeling.
Yeah, I was saying like this is when I feel like the Murdoch comes through. Whenever he's got some of these cockney kind of sounding guys
scheming.
Yeah. That's when like Murdoch's is chiming in. Idols. Joel Talbot is the perfect fucking guy to bring in for this. I don't know if you're familiar with
check him out.
The G-Sides album, or was it D-Sides? I think it's D-Sides, Demon Days sides. But the Kids with Guns remix, Jamie T's Turn to Monsters remix. This song is like basically like the same vibe, and it's like I'm so glad it's on the album because like that was always a D-side. It wasn't part of one of the actual. Yeah, but it's probably the best like B-side, D-side. Yeah.
Best cutting room floor song for Gorillaz, hands down.
Yeah. So they somehow I think captured that
energy,
which is amazing. But yeah, I love this here. Do you love your blessed Father? Anoint by fear of death. Do you feel the lies creep on by as soft as baby's breath? Do you beg that truth will set you free? Are you shackled by the keys? Well, if I was you, I'd stay strapped in because all you got is me. A real devilish kind of thing to be saying.
It feels more like Western religion than the
Eastern. Right? Yeah.
It feels like it's like you feel like fear and shame and like cry, it's bad. Don't worry. It's like, the flip side is, hey, it's things go on. It's a flow.
Yeah, it's true. It's giving you like a much needed dose of like
listen to the school
reality in the midst of this kind of fantastical journey.
Like the schoolmaster in Pink Floyd, the wall, like schoolmaster.
Yeah. Just coming in the middle and
just all the like
making
showing feelings.
Yeah. But yeah, and I love the stuff here. Like, are you happy with your housing? Are you climbing up the walls? Are you deafened by the headlines, or does your head not hear at all? You know,
it's a heavy track.
yeah, a
with
lot.
Everything
Every
about
line
it.
that he says is pretty fucking great. You know, it's good
For
good-
me. Even though it matches, this is the outlier because it just it's so different vibe than everything else. Like,
Yeah.
you're just like,
Yeah,
It's
Holy
definitely.
real
fuck.
heavy on the poetry.
It's just
Yeah.
In the lines. as
Right,
well,
right.
you know?
That
Exactly.
guy, the Idols guy's got a real way of delivering stuff. You know,
vocal.
yeah. Joel Talbot, really, like, I'm still new to Idols, but I have been enjoying what I'm hearing. That's also what I've been listening to. I listened to one of their albums. But this next track we got for you is the Empty Dream Machine. Another, I think, a good chorus in this one.
Well, I don't know what to say. Release me now. Empty dream machine without you. Listening to Asha sing dumb, model dumb. We acquire honor from it, but a model come. A heart driven by the drum is what I borrow from. In the shadowy light of the night.
If that's not like a late Beatles or a psychedelic song title, I
Yeah.
don't know what is.
Yeah, right. The Empty
Seriously.
Dream Machine.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fucked up.
You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's really the modern equivalent of that, like, kind of genre.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Oh, I'm being texted a lot. Like it's such a cool yeah. I was just gonna say, I was thinking while we were listening, like, you know, why is it that we don't use a lot of sitar anymore? And I think it's because it was overused in the 60s, you know? So it's like there was kind of this like moratorium on
Like, all right, we need to
on
just
the sitar
take a
and
pause,
the
hot sec.
Eastern influences and stuff.
I mean, maybe it was harder
And-
to record too. You know that.
Well,
was-
no, I just think it became maybe tacky. It became like maybe just a sign of, you know, psychedelic.
Like it just became the opposite of what it was trying to do. It
Right,
became
like
almost
after
too
maybe
hokey.
like 72, it was probably considered like hokey. You know what I mean? And what I love about this is they're returning to that well. You know, they're returning to that well, but with a different style. And it's like, man, what if rap goes in that direction?
And you're coming with this great, you know, the story and vibe
Yeah.
of this album, and exactly you're putting now rap on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Like,
Jesus, man.
yeah, that's how I felt like in didn't they have a few Middle Eastern artists in Demon Days, I want to say.
gotta go
But
back
they've
to
always
that
been
album a
so
long time.
great about, you know, incorporating, like, you know, people from all over the world in general,
Just
you know.
music in general.
But this one is also
music without barriers. You know, that's always been the Gorillaz.
yeah. This one is a really good, a continuation of the grief he was feeling in the tracks 4 and 5, kind of grappling it in a more sad way. What's the main line there? Yeah, an empty dream machine without you is what he's saying is you know how he feels. You know, he feels like an empty dream machine. He feels like
Alone.
something's missing in him. You know,
The yin to his yang.
yeah. So yeah, every dream machine, man with chains, my war again. See, I prayed, I cried, don't let me fall. I'm a chastened man right now. Right now, I feel this pain. I feel this transition, but I don't know what to say. Release me now. So yeah, he's like grappling with the fact that like he knows death is coming. Because yeah, that's the thing with Damon Albarn is I believe they you know were aware it was about to be happening and you know kind of planned their last days. So yeah, really really good track. We got I think was it Black Thought on this one. Yeah, Black Thought, Johnny Marr,
Oh, that's
and I think Anushka Shankar again. She is on almost every track.
She is.
She is like
She's
really
busting out
the
that
fucking
centaur.
star of this album for sure. And I also thought it was interesting that they have Black Thought 3 times. Usually they would get like a different person
track.
for each
Yeah.
thing, but they must have really been vibing with Black Thought during this process. So, yeah. He was also on the SNL performance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah. Oh, and he said
Really good
he
episode in general. Bro.
he mentions listen to Asha sing, Dum Dum Mara Dum. Oh yeah, that's right. He references one of the movies that Indian singer was in.
Oh.
Dum Mara Dum, which was an anti-weed movie that came out in India. So I guess India is like Reefer Madness,
Nice.
maybe. Ish. I don't know. I'll have to watch it.
Voodoo
But
pharmaceutical.
probably with
damn.
a Bollywood number in the middle.
Yeah.
Just to break
Of
things up.
course.
Yeah. So they get really fucked up on it and start dancing and singing. But yeah, great verse though from from Black Thought. And then oh shit. Here we go.
It's time. Okay.
We're gonna take a break soon.
Got it.
Soon. This next track though is we'll take a break after this one then. This next track is The Manifesto, and I have a bit from Traino's verse and then a bit from Proof, which is the oldest
Sample.
deceased sample, yeah.
Yo no sé qué va a pasar mañana. Yo no sé. No entiendo la luz que me llama. Mami, mi futuro me reclama. Camino hacia la luz. Camino. I have nothing to lose. Camino hacia la luz.
Oh, it's fucking smooth. And then we have the Proof bit.
Never seen a killer with fangs and millimeters that bang and killer teachers pit swang and still I reach ya. Y'all ain't ready for death until I show the whole breath until you blow the one set my niggas throw up. How many times I gotta prove you're not the test?
Hell yeah.
Even though it's like the oldest, it's still. I think with like a great lyricist, like
Yeah.
it feels timeless.
Yeah, yeah. That's Proof from D12,
Yes.
by the way.
And it has very like
from-
Wu-Tang vibe too. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like there should be like bees flying around or like
yeah, killer bees. yeah. Yeah, it's from 2002. So during their, I guess, preparation for like Demon Days. Yeah, just didn't make the cut or whatever, and then he tragically passed in I think 2006. I want to say.
I looked that up. Yeah, I believe that's right.
Yeah. It's just really, amazing. 24 years later, bringing you back, such a
And so
legendary
well done too.
person. It's such a great verse. Like it's it's a hard thing to pull off. I would think,
Yeah.
but they somehow do it. Like if you didn't know that there was a bunch of posthumous parts in this album, you wouldn't think.
I think that's
Recognize
like a clear sign of like something done very, very well.
Yeah.
Like the first time I heard like Wugazi, like the Wu-Tang over Fugazi,
Yeah.
that mashup.
Yeah.
If you could put that on and if someone had no idea who
Yeah.
these bands were and it's like what is this?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's two separate bands we just
Yeah.
put and melded together
Yeah.
because it's done so perfectly.
Right.
I feel like same thing with this. Like if those things were added in,
Yeah.
like it's seamless. You don't.
I'll give you an example that I didn't necessarily like of using vocals posthumously, and that's going to be the Beatles' most recent song, Now and Then. Like, it was fine, but it was also like, I don't think this is what John was going to make it sound like. You know what I mean?
Actually, I don't even remember that.
It was okay. It was like okay, but they used like some recordings from John and
he used
you know
something to make it work. You know?
And they made it work, but like it was like
sell.
But this it's like you don't even notice it.
Oh,
you know
no,
what
no.
I mean? It's just
I feel like
it's effortless.
God, I gotta go back and find that track. I don't remember it.
Yeah, it came out like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh,
now.
well, geez, I definitely I missed that one completely.
Yeah. It was you know, they were excited about it. It's a fine song, but like it's just like I don't know. This does it way better, I think.
Hey, Paul, look, we got John here.
And they had like you know some George Harrison.
Oh, bring up the George
in
volume.
Video. I don't know. And then there is the
It's like the holographic Tupac.
right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say the proof verse was very harsh and about some of the horror, like awful parts of life a little bit. So another kind of like going.
Well, that's life.
Yeah.
That's life.
And,
that's what people say.
Does he mention the 21 grams though? I think someone mentions 21 grams, which is like
Is it
the weight of the soul
after
or whatever.
you pass?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a movie with like Kevin Bacon or something called like 20 grams?
Yeah, I think there was. There was.
It was like Ambulance Driver or something.
Yeah. But then, we should probably look at some of the Spanish lyrics too.
But yeah, as far as when you have like you like the down, like like just the pit.
Yeah.
No, like natural.
Mm-hmm.
That will happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think you have that feeling, you go through it, but also like at the end, like we'll bring this album, like the journey continues.
Yeah. Yeah.
They might not be with you.
And if I could give an explanation in canon for Gorillaz, Russell has the ability to channel dead artists.
Yes.
So,
proven in old videos, right?
So I did want to get into this a little bit. They said that they're already working on the next album. And my theory is the next album is going to take place in the afterlife, maybe?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Like maybe like it's all Russell focused and Russell is the main character of this one for the first time. That's what I want. I want one that for some reason follows Russell, you know?
The Russell Chronicles.
Yeah, the Russell Chronicles. But then but yeah. Oh, we got a doggo. Hey buddy. We still got Apollo here.
Doggo days.
Yep. Doggo day afternoon. This song begins by questioning what happens after death. That's a lot of what's happening in the Spanish lyrics. We got hold on, let me see here.
Got a little screen here trying to go through.
Awakening stuff. Sorry, we're translating. Crossing brings a sense of freedom because they're no longer.
Got many tablets here.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, I love you too.
Is he going to help translate?
Yeah, do you know Spanish? You Spanish, buddy?
No,
my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's a sweet boy. Okay. But yeah, he's mentioning having an awakening, which implies being able to see things from all points of view and perspective is attributed to the enlightened. There's I won't get into all of it, but there's some good stuff there.
But check it out yourself
about the afterlife. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see if
There's a million different ways to believe in the afterlife.
Yeah.
There's a million ways to die in the
left,
too.
Here we go. The manifesto's message. Let's see. The light at the end of the tunnel is the same one mentioned in the refrain in the first part. It's the light that calls to him, the one he must heed tomorrow. There, the search must begin towards something that isn't individual, shared consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Slipstream.
I like that because that's what you do in Hindu. You re-enter the great consciousness, and then you are spat back out as a new.
It's just like water, right? Like it rains, it rolls, it,
exactly.
evaporates, go back in.
You get to lose your ego and lose your,
the same sweat from the dinosaurs are now just raining out on us.
What I love about like that kind of philosophy is that it really is. It's about your core.
Yeah.
Like that's what directs your karma ultimately. Like you live a life no matter how you live it.
Yeah.
And then you die.
Yeah.
But then that is stripped from you.
Yeah.
The physical being that you were is stripped from you, and then what's left is what you retained.
Yeah.
But not all my money. You know? I keep all my objects.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I just want to get my stuff.
My stuff?
That's different. That's
I want to bring my stuff.
That stuff comes with me.
Family.
Yeah.
Like the Egyptians, they just brought it all with them.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna take all my CDs, my records,
my
bottles of booze with me,
iPad,
my iPad, my iPods,
yeah,
everything.
Yeah. My
listen, I'm pretty sure Jesus
snorkel
believed
collection
in Eastern philosophy.
That one random box of random chords and power things, that's going to come with me.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if Jesus is a real guy, I think he went to India or something and then came back.
So I learned some stuff.
I think he hung out with some gaudy ass shit.
Straight up, man.
Listen, one of the last stories you get about child Jesus is when he, like, tears up that fucking temple. Right, that's got like all those.
He gets on his fucking skateboard, tears that shit up.
Well, no, there's a
He
temple
gets skate
with a bunch of like salesmen, like people like selling shit, right? And he just gets pissed. He's like, "Not in my dad's house, motherfuckers!"
Yeah,
and he like tears some
Whose
shit
house
up.
runs
and
house.
Then the next time
He
you
shoots
really
him with
like
lightning.
learn about him, he's like 28, and he's like, "Namaste, motherfuckers."
Yeah,
you know, it's like what happened between young motherfucking tear shit,
and then the Romans want to show them their woodworking.
There's I think
fighting in the
there's like an
place,
apocryphal
guys?
gospel where he like uses his powers in kind of like a young Superman-y kind of way.
Yeah. I think he did.
That one's fun. They should put that one back in.
Fun Jesus.
Still think
they should put Fun Jesus back in.
I think he like did some shit with some rich people.
If Christianity wants to like really revamp the whole vibe, bring back in the apocryphals.
I want to see all his parlor tricks.
Like let's bring back in the one where Judas talks about how Jesus actually knew about everything and he set it all up. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's all sorts of fun stories in the apocryphal gospels. So anyway,
I bet there's more. We can add more.
We can add more. We
make
can
a whole series about it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Jesus.
We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we are going to finish up this awesome album, The Mountain.
Hello.
What's up, guys? We're back. This is the Album Concept Hour, and we are going to finish
this hour.
This
We're gonna do
epic mountain of an album. We got.
Are we at the peak? Are we coming back down now?
We're not quite. We're
approaching the peak.
I think the album might end at the peak.
Oh,
I think that maybe that's actually the ending of the album.
So it's not really a mountain; it's a big hill. We're just like a big line we're climbing up. We're not actually going to go up and over.
Well, we're going to get there.
I'll
We're going to
take it.
get there. We're just not there yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll
So this next track we got for you is a little track by the name of
It's a little
The
track.
Plastic Guru.
Was this the one I said sound like Flaming Lips?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is the quintessential like Flaming Lips chorus track.
Oh,
like
okay.
it just, and we were talking in the listen through, like Gorillaz doesn't do these kinds of tracks usually. These ones that like the crowd can sing along with, and like
And you're shooting confetti cannons into the crowd.
Yeah,
And every
you
time
know,
I have a
like-
fucking time.
like I never knew I'd get like a kind of, you know, do you realize kind of Gorillaz
Moment
track,
of
you know? So it's such a beautiful track.
Absolutely.
And seeing the Lips live is a whole different thing. So if you can do it, fucking
Yes.
do it.
Oh yeah, it's a party.
Highly recommend.
It's a real party. Yeah. I've definitely experienced it once. Back when I was telling you so that one of the guys from the Flaming Lips was from Pink Floyd. I remember that you were like, I don't
think that's right.
I don't think that's right, man. And you looked it up, and you were like, another day, you were like, yeah, he's not in the Flaming Lips or whatever.
Not even one song.
I just misheard my friend and assumed it was truth. Now I have a podcast.
Flaming
you know,
Floyd.
if you can trust what I have to say, guys. But apparently the story, though,
We'll do your own research.
this story, though, is I
always
guess
keep songs.
one of the things they ran into when they were in India is that they didn't like is there was this place. I think they were either going to stay at this place or something, but essentially they were kind of tricked into like a press situation.
You press junket.
Yeah, like there was like a guru guy that like
Selling a timeshare.
they thought they were just going to be seeing this guru guy. They didn't realize it was going to be like this whole like public affair thing. So that's what they're referring to here is this plastic guru, this kind of like fake guru that kind of just wants the attention of it, you know.
Like the mega churches down in Texas, or like
Yeah, kind of like maybe the
Joel Osteen's.
the India equivalent of that. And they say here, I looked into the eyes of the plastic guru who lived on the mountain. He was tied to the demon, burning in the silence before the applause. So like he's kind of one of those guys that they're talking about in the fire coming out of the monkey's head, where like shadowy figures started to enter their dreams and stuff, you know. I think he might be one of those.
God.
And then you hear this is the one vocal track or posthumous track that they were not able to get clearance for, and so there is a what's called
reenactment,
a speech synthesis recreation of Lou Reed's voice. So the best I can figure is like a text to speech HAL 9000 situation.
I'm sorry, Dave. I kind of do that.
So yeah, they're just kind of recreating like a conversation that they had recorded from when Lou Reed was in the studio. So they didn't use AI. They said though they specified that AI was not used for this voice. And yeah, I should mention that the reason that is the case is because he had it so that no one was allowed to use his voice posthumously for unreleased recordings.
The Beastie Boys had something similar to that.
Prince doctrine.
Yes.
Yeah.
That like nothing will ever be used in any sort of like commercial sense or whatsoever to sell anything. Like, like we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And there was something they did a sample for. I can't remember what it was, but like they cleared it because like it wasn't like, I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't like a commercial or anything. But it's like it was a sample for a song or something else. Like, you know, we're fine with this.
Right. And then it's in movies. You know, they definitely have stuff in movies for sure. They'll clear some of those. Yeah. Yep, that song gets a lot of fucking mileage for those guys.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Sabotage. But yeah, it's a beautiful fucking track though. I love the sentiment. We believe what we choose. Is that not the truth? You know, which like, you know, it really, I love, you know,
that line
it sounds like someone that's at peace with themselves.
Yeah. Like it's at peace with like kind of the idea that also like beliefs are different to different people, and that's okay. You know, everyone's got their own demons and their own gods to deal with. You know,
sky cake.
What?
If you know, you know. We'll pass it.
Okay, all right. Future Brad's gonna Google that.
Oh, you will.
But this next track we got for you is Delirium, and we have another posthumous recording from Mark E. Smith for this one. So here is Delirium.
Open the door. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Delirium.
Yeah. Yeah, this one goes pretty hard. This is using unused pieces from Glitter Freeze from Plastic Beach, which is also, you know, you can definitely hear that.
I'm glad they're recycling Plastic Beach. That's nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Somewhat like, you know, they got to find a way to reuse that beach, you know. Otherwise, it's just gonna be floating
throwing it away.
Otherwise, it's just gonna be floating there. You know?
Don't just throw her to the side.
Yeah. 3 R's. You know, recycle, reuse,
refuse,
revenge. I think it was. I like this track. Again, we have had these kind of few tracks that bring us back to like the harshness of reality and stuff in between these acceptance of songs of death,
peace, and
But and that's the thing. That's where you go, but you do go between those
different stages of
stages where you're like happy that they're at peace,
and then you grieve.
You know, the days that you're sad that they're just not there. You know, and I think that's this track is the delirium of let's see,
delirium tremors.
There's a panic in the mountain because a new god's come. He doesn't recognize himself or what he's done. Oh yeah, this is also kind of talking about the new god being like new technology and such, like
Clippy,
exactly. The
the stranger, how can I help you?
Let's see, let me just read this here. When an outside force with great power arrives, bringing change, terror, and destruction, Gorillaz call for action and change. The chorus has a posthumous feature from Mark E. Smith, who passed away in 2018. The recording Mark features Delirium are from Plastic Beach, blah, blah, blah. I already know that. But that was from
but they don't.
Contributor Ice Bear Cub.
Ice Bear Cub.
Thank you. On Genius.
Ice Bear Cub.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't have a whole lot more to say about this one. It's just a fun track. I enjoy it. And I always loved that Glitter Freeze track. Like, it's such a weird, you wouldn't quit it, I believe. You know, like, everything he says is just very specific and weird.
It's really good. I don't know. It's really good, like, picking, like album picking.
Yeah. And then I think that is the last posthumous person in
on
this
the album.
On the album. Yep. Oh. The rest of the album is
live and kicking.
Live and kicking. Exactly. So This next track is Damascus.
Good steel.
Hallelujah, holla, further, yalla, Turkish coffee, Starbucks, get on, here to navigate the waves in the dark, no map, stars in the heavens and the breeze on my back, know where I'm headed and I'll be where I'm at, that's the way it is and it's like new arrival, fresh arrival, new arrival.
Man, it's like a celebration life party.
Yeah, dude. That's Yassine Bey you just heard right there. Fucking, I love anytime him and the Gorillaz do something. He's always one of
Brings
the
the
best.
party.
Yeah, he's always one of the best collaborators. I think his voice just fits so well with what they do, you know. And then we have also what's his name, Omar Soliman, who is just epic. I think Middle Eastern artist, I want to say. Let me just click on his bio here. Syrian singer and farmer from the village of Tel Tamer.
A wedding singer, nice.
Yeah, wedding singer from Syria. Hell yeah. This guy rocks.
Wedding singer.
This guy will bring the party.
This guy is bringing the party, yeah. And he's got a lot of, I think they're maybe from the Quran or something, because the phrasing, a lot of his phrase are like, every day my eyes are locked with his, tomorrow where will I be and where will he be? I mean, okay, this person's saying that he's expressing feelings, being deeply connected with someone at the moment while being afraid that it could all disappear. But I don't know. I wonder if that's actually like him talking like towards God or something. My eyes are locked with his. Sounds like something from the Quran, but I did not look it up, so I'll correct this guy later if that's the case. But yeah, regret has left me if I don't sleep in his arms. So yeah, I think he is talking about death in his own way. And then we just got the fucking Yasin Bey making like, just having a lot of fun. Hallelujah, holler, Fadal, Yalla, Turkish coffee, Starbucks, get off me.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I think the new arrival, fresh survival, is maybe referring to reincarnation, maybe, you know? Like new arrivals, fresh survival. Let's see what they say here. Oh, well, this person's maybe suggesting that it could be,
survival.
maybe talking about refugees or migrants, seeing as this guy, Syrian artist he's riffing off of.
Because I wouldn't think that'd be much reincarnation and
Arabic,
right?
Looks like, okay, this actually section was taken from another Plastic Beach demo named New Arrivals. So this one's doesn't have someone posthumous, but they're reusing something from Plastic Beach. Okay.
Recycling.
I like
this.
Plastic Beach is the best album to recycle.
It needs, this Plastic Beach has to be recycled.
Yeah.
We can't let this stand.
You know what?
It'll be a trash mountain.
That's got to give it at least like half a point in the concepts ranking. You know what I mean? The fact that they're actually recycling.
I mean, it's their own concept too.
Yeah,
we might even give it a full point.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
No band has recycled their own content as much as this band.
Yeah, but I love its inclusion here. Like Damascus, it seems like it's just party place, at least according to the song and this vibe, you know. So yeah. Maybe I want to think that it's also kind of talking about your new life once you are reincarnated, maybe. Oh, and then we get to this song, "The Shadowy Light," which is really cool, featuring that actress mentioned earlier, Asha Bozel, and it's got Gruff Rees.
If it's got you trust, what will they promise
2D.
Hell of a light.
Yeah. So we were kind of talking earlier that it could be like an asteroid coming to Earth. They're talking about because first verse here we got, if God is love, the distant asteroid hurtling towards us out of the void, the golden horde living the fever dream are oblivious to the truth, and then of the shadowy light. So I was thinking maybe the shadowy light is like the shadow of this asteroid coming to Earth, you know? And, you know, maybe just kind of just the shadowy nature of death in general as well, you know? Let's see what we got for translation.
Shadowy people from a shadowy planet.
There are usually some shadowy people around in the Gorillaz
from a shadowy
mythology. You know, there's like one or two shadow creatures. But yeah, here's the translation for some of that Hindi. Come on, my boatman, the waters are deep. I want to cross over to the other side, where there is happiness, neither sorrow, where there is victory nor defeat. Come on, my boatman, the waters are deep. Yeah. So it's you know, classic, like,
Two
you know,
pence is pretty cheap.
the boatman. Your pants is pretty cheap. What? Are you flaming me now?
Pence.
Oh, 2 pence.
Pence.
Oh, okay. Right.
You gotta pay the oarsman.
Yeah. So yeah, I love that there's the oars. You know, they got that classic kind of, you know, like death oarsman guy. You know, being represented here. And let's see. In the second verse, if it's God you trust.
Verse, same as the first.
Same as the first.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Will they promise you when your voice is lost and replaced by the cold machines and the madmen and the fever dreams, oblivious to the truth? So yeah. Oh, that's something I guess they are. That's the other part of like the fire coming out of the monkey's head that like
it's hot.
they're dealing with here. I think in some of these tracks is the, you know, fear of like cold, calculated business types like taking over like the natural world and stuff.
The suits.
Yeah. And
To the point where the natural world has to recontrol.
The natural world becomes unnatural.
Yeah. And that's what they talked about that a lot more on the last album, Cracker Island. I feel, you know, that was like more.
Well, I blame us, the crackers, for doing that.
It's usually us. It's generally us.
I always say, like, with the Farmer's Almanac, we spent like hundreds of years collecting enough knowledge to create a Farmer's Almanac just to fuck everything up. All that, anything you look up is not right.
That's
anymore.
a good. I mean,
anything you look up that is
that's
years
a good
and
point.
years and years of farmer observation.
Yeah, and
that
climate
shit
change
that
really
worked
fucked the farmers.
for years
Doug.
again too.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't work anymore because it's all weird and the weather's weird and it doesn't matter. And
I don't know why that's amusing.
I
I don't know why that's amusing to me, but it's like darkly amusing.
It is amusing.
Yeah.
It's darkly amusing.
Yeah.
Actually.
But you know, I mean, that's the
It's
thing.
true.
He gets into some of this, like, you know, in the latter part of the album, he gets into more of that kind of existential dread of the world, not just of like his loved ones and stuff. He's getting into the existential dread of like the earth and humanity itself, you know. And then we get to this track, Casablanca.
Dare they name a song after a great movie?
Dude, right? The White House, Casablanca. Yeah, I think it's probably just because it's the neutral zone. You know, it's the neutral area. You know, where anything can happen.
Anything.
There's a hole in the wall where you can pay to see it all.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, the first verse here, I'm here in the painted world of the blue sky, where the gamble is the runway that leads to the mountain, and the inmate's cell always remain open as they stare into the abyss. That's kind of panopticon situation happening, maybe, where it's like that's like at the tower in the middle, and all of the prisoners' cells are pointed inward towards the. It was the shape of the
like the Minecraft dragon.
It was the shape of the prison in Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Right.
That's a panopticon design. But
was that in Marvel? Was that that underwater sea prison in the sense too, or is that?
Yeah, that's a bit of a.
I'm just trying to remember how it looked.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of one of those because you're in the center and you're all on the outside. Yeah,
it's spherical.
Those rooms too, because they all have their own little spaces.
Got their own personal space.
We got staring into the abyss here, though, which is classic, description of
darkness.
Well, like I think that when you're dealing with someone dying, you are staring into the abyss. You know what I mean? You're staring into the absence of life.
I feel that's one thing that as a human we can't understand.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way
compute.
You cannot figure it out. Like you don't know what nothing feels like, blackness and like no sound, like
until it happens.
Yes, because it's you cannot imagine what that would even be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you look
through whatever DMT trip you're going through at the end.
You see what you want to see.
I mean, how many drunken strippers you might have had? It's nothing like that.
And then all of a sudden something like that happens.
Well, I mean, unless you got really close.
Yes.
You wake up in the hospital.
And then you probably had a trip.
Yeah, you maybe floated above your body for a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, wake up, douche.
Wake up, douche.
You still gotta go to Chipotle, man. We gotta get a burrito.
But
gotta live.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, grief also reminds me of how little you know, and it challenges your beliefs. It challenges your whole course, everything.
Shakes you to the core.
Shakes you to the core for sure. And that's what staring into the abyss feels like. And I will say, on that subject, before we get on, losing someone very close to you, before their time.
Oh yeah.
Really makes you understand why religion exists.
It fucks you up.
You know what I mean? Because religion is basically, most religions are worshiping an ancestor that was beloved or something,
sure.
And then turning it into this whole movement,
Or it can be understanding, it could be coping, it could be so many things.
Because you want there to
so many different people,
another place to see them.
Yes, you want to see them again. You might make sure they're in a good spot. You don't want it's
so. Yeah, it definitely made me understand why some of that stuff is so is prevalent in all cultures. Yeah,
just in a different way, but it exists across the planet in every single book and every single scripture.
Yeah, definitely. This next track we got for you is "The Sweet Prince," and this is a very sweet song, very specific song about a very specific thing, which is being with his dad in his last days as it was planned death, situation. This is about those final days.
Rest in peace, sweet
and the sword you hold in your hand, well, its mighty blow will set you on your pattern path into the next life.
God damn. That's such a good fucking line. I love that. Its mighty blow will set you on your patterned path into the next life.
Did you ever see or know of the show Freaks and Geeks?
Of course.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I remember, I think it was in the first or second episode, the two main characters, Sam and Lindsay.
Yeah.
Sam was talking about how his sister was, kind of changed after her grandma died. She started wearing her dad's old army jacket and stuff.
Yeah.
And she had this story. I can't remember what episode, but talking to her brother about when her grandma passed, she's the only one in the room.
Mm-hmm.
and she saw her, like, she was scared, like fully scared, like not knowing, like she was scared, Sam.
Yeah.
And like she, at that point, that just broke her.
Yeah.
Because again, it's the unknown. Like, what is happening? Like, and she literally watched someone.
Yeah.
I mean, fictional character, but like literally watched someone that was dying and having that emotion. Like,
everybody's been there.
Yeah.
And that's like, I mean, that's something with Mulder that was like a full circle moment for me. Is like, it was, I won't get too into it, but like my sister's last day was not very comfortable for her, and it was very seemed very stressful for her and stuff, and we were able to give Mulder a very calm.
Was it in the house?
In the house, like
we started doing
right here in the
cats.
living room. Yeah. It's
don't stress them out even more. Just
Like the idea of bringing in your pet to
make them comfortable.
Yeah, I'm sure people do it. And it's fine. I'm just saying it's not for me. But but being there the whole time, being there as he passed into the next life,
them, being with them, yes,
was a very healing thing.
I would do it 10 out of 10 every single time.
Yeah. As much as it hurts, it's you're there for them, and but yeah, there are two different ways you can go, you know, and you don't ever know whether you're going to get the peaceful version or not.
Yeah,
and that's part of it. That's just part of it. And with this track, like one other thing I love is the imagery here. The sword that you hold in your hand. I believe maybe it was the like last injection or something, like maybe it was a situation where he was like the one that was in charge of the final administering of it, since they had it planned. But yeah, the sword that you hold in your hand, its mighty blow will set you on your path to the next life. So
I would say that's a pretty good assumption.
It's yeah, and it's such a I love it's about his father. This is about his father, it's like probably it's one of the most personal songs I think he's written.
It's very personal, but I think
about his dad,
no matter what you're into, like I honestly think almost everyone has to have some sort of experience like this.
Yeah, I think that
for the most part,
if you're lucky, you don't have it until late 20s, 30s.
Hopefully.
You know what I mean? Some people are fortunate enough not to have to experience that until then. But like, some people get
unfortunate enough to
in their
be
childhood.
Very young to have a sibling or a parent or someone close to them in the family that they lose or a friend. Yes, it's
and you can't really go backwards from understanding.
And I think that's it's. I've never experienced, but I have to say, guess. Yeah. It's got to be just insanely tougher.
Yeah,
being younger, trying to comprehend. What has happened.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult, you can be tough, like someone passed suck.
Yeah,
but having like just a fraction of the understanding of what has transpired.
Yeah,
is got to be just gut wrenching and just.
Well, yeah, and for me, it really wasn't like I've had people. I lost my grandpa, when I was younger, and I lost a teacher when I was younger. But like, it wasn't until it was someone that was really close that it was like, oh, okay, this is a
lucky enough to actually have that ability to like I remember being young and like but the people that were passing were like I barely knew them, or it was like a super old relative like I didn't really meet
or it was a time it was their time. And
so when it started happening as I got older to the point where it was someone that was time something before their time should have happened or anything like that, that's where it starts really getting I think messed up, and it's hard to figure out.
Definitely. Yeah. It's tough. I'm glad in this instance, in this song, they were able to kind of plan it out and stuff.
Life is short. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And celebration life, best way to do a party.
Yeah. Hold your loved ones
close.
And for this last track, The Sad God. He'll be back in a second. I got a bit with 2D and a bit with Black Thought. So here's the 2D bit.
I gave you white sails to reach the sun. I gave you atoms, you built a bomb. Now there is nothing, and I have gone. No more mountain.
Some I thought just the clip that you picked.
Yeah.
And for what we know of the album, for me, what I could picture be something that has passed and then be able to reach on, like, almost like having this, like, very, like, visual, like, hey,
yeah,
it's going, it's fine.
Yeah.
And just kind of like,
yeah,
we're all right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, just like the, almost like the afterlife track, almost like.
Mm-hmm. But it's also, it's like a bittersweet ending because it's like, it's bringing up a lot of like, it's almost starting to mourn humanity. You know, it's starting to mourn.
Do you realize?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna play that one again for you. Here's the sad God 2D part.
I gave you white sails to reach the sun. I gave you atoms, you built a bomb. Now there is nothing, and I have gone. No more mountain.
The pumps to defend us, and now we're gone.
And then here's a little bit of the Black Thought bit. 1 sec.
Lay Miss Rob, one little nod at you and I got you. Type shit to lay a clap track to. I can't say it ain't factual. The master remain natural should be the answer when they ask you my advantage. The paradise you were handed like a paradise, and I'm living with uninhibited, unlimited terabytes of.
That first track, quick back. I've been trying to remember what it sounded like. I just got it when we started this one. It was like Arcade Fire does that very well.
Okay.
In that, like, it starts out usually a lot of like some of the tracks like a very kind of soft, like either like a memory or a person that kind of builds up to like this whole like
They're really good at building
like this existence they had. Like it just shines a light on like someone.
Yeah,
I feel like this track it kind of has that same like almost like the vocal of like some of those tracks that
we're about to
they kind of like layer up.
In a second.
I was gonna like.
Oh, you're gonna pet the dog?
I was gonna get him out.
Oh no, he's fine. He'll be. We're almost done with this.
We're almost done.
I think he needs to poop though.
We can all be
Lay
pooping.
down, buddy. Lay down, buddy. You can poop in a second. You can poop after we rank this.
I'll poop with you outside.
Yeah. All right, but I just do want to. Sorry, what I might have cut you off. What
No,
were you
just
saying?
go. It's fine.
So the line here that really gets me here is, first of all, I love that this is from the perspective of a god looking down at humanity and kind of grieving what he's seeing as the end, I think. And I gave you dreams. You wrote the story. I gave you white sails to reach the sun. I gave you atoms. You built a bomb. That line is like so like it's like nature being like, I gave you atoms. I gave you existence.
What'd you do with it?
I gave you everything you needed. You built a bomb. You know. And it even says no more mountains.
Each other.
Even says no more mountains, which
What
is like the whole point
fuck?
of this album is like the mountain or whatever. It's like even
humans
saying,
are fucked up.
No more
That's
mountains.
the human mountain. I'll destroy as many people as possible.
And it
bang,
also-
bang, 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 bang.
And also kind of shows like what's replacing it. No more prayers sent up to space. Only screens left to see your face.
One final Zoom meeting.
One final Zoom meeting for the afterlife. I also like this part here on the second verse. Similar stuff. We have, I gave you blue skies, sweet fallacy. I gave you poppies for malady. So it's like I gave you poppies for like, sickness.
Yeah.
But then we
I
turned
gave
it
you-
into heroin and opium.
I gave
and,
you everything.
you know,
and the
we
drugs
created
you
it-
needed, and you took
It's
it
a
too far.
flower.
I gave you white cells, you weaponized.
Yep.
You know, like
Yeah.
weaponizing germs and shit. You know, I gave you garlands, you closed your eyes in paradise. So it's like, yeah, the sad God looking back at his creation and being like, man, like you guys really screwed the pooch on this one. And it's like a really somber
Everything you could
place to
How
end.
did we screw the
fuck it up. You
pooch?
fucked everything up.
Yeah, literally everything you
I
could
gave you
have.
the code,
Yeah,
the codex for everything,
yeah, yeah,
and you did what?
yeah,
It's like a really bad D&D venture.
I
Like
mean,
you're trying to be the
listen.
DM,
yeah.
and you're watching your group party
Yeah.
just like go through like a tavern and murder people. Like, no, that's
Yeah.
not the cave.
Listen,
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
not
not
the-
goblins.
Yeah, yeah.
It's literally in
You're
our
gonna ruin this.
DNA, though. Like, look at Adam and Eve like type shit stories throughout like history, throughout different cultures. Even like, it's always about like one person.
A snake.
I gotta poke that.
Well,
Yeah.
it's something that like it's there's always been people that have wanted to be better and do the right stuff.
Yeah.
But there's also the violence of patriarchy that has dominated, the
And
narrative,
that's-
and
that's-
it continues to kill people that think like this.
And that happens, within religion.
Yeah, and within religion as well. Yeah, like it.
What's a crusade again?
Yeah.
An
Oh,
adventure.
I think that's what's happening in Iran right now. But it's going to be
Actually, there's some real
short.
far right.
We're just having a conversation.
Far right Christian shit that's actually like.
Oh, I know. No, I
real
know.
crazy
They're
on
straight
that
up. They
shit.
straight up are trying to bring apart
Yeah.
upon the apocalypse.
I
It's
see that.
so fucked.
Why?
Anyway,
We got a few more albums left we'll ever do, so there you go.
We ain't dead yet,
But yeah,
guys.
I do feel like though it's one of those ending tracks that gives you inspiration. Though it sets the it tells you
A new
what's-
hope.
Yeah, it tells you what's going on and like what It's like a
We're all here for it, guys.
yeah. It's a call to action a little bit, by ending the album this way.
Do what you can.
But we got to rank this thing.
Tear it up.
Tear it up. Tear it up. We got, so I will say before we get to this, I'm gonna hold on, let me get this on the screen so everyone can see it. So I'm gonna be transparent with our audience for a second. I was looking at our S tier, our 5 rankings, and I noticed that we had a severe lack of women in our rankings. So I have taken the liberty of bumping up a couple of albums. One, Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and the other one was Marina and the Diamonds.
Hey,
Which honestly, that should have been on. I don't know why I didn't put that on a 5
actually,
in the
you
first
should-
place.
if
but-
you're bumping that up, if you're bumping Lauryn Hill up, you should bump up. What was the
Oh, we
You should
were
pump up the jams.
pump up the jams, pump it up.
But
But yeah, those were like kind of the 2 female artists that were closest to the top of 4. So that's why I bumped them up. Marina and the Diamonds, I mean, you guys weren't on that episode. That's pretty much only my opinion. And I do think it's a 5. I do think that it deserves a 5 if you go through the social media stuff.
I can't argue. If you say it's up to the seventh son, I'll agree with it.
Yeah, yeah. Right, yeah, right. Second, it's such a weird duo right here. But no, Lauryn Hill though, it is also like, I mean, you can't really argue too much with it.
I
Lauryn
think
Hill is one of those.
Could we just been misunderstood?
Maybe we just misunderstood it. Maybe we just have done more education.
we should put
you know?
Carole King up in the.
We should really.
Well, Carole King, I think we ranked lower just because it wasn't
Concept-y.
concept-y,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway,
But we
that's the update though.
we should
for
pump
the,
more into education.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm already in the 4s personally for this album.
in
My
the 4s.
argument is just the fact that there's all these posthumous things. There's a lot of connective
bad
tissue. There's
argument?
No, that's positive for it because they're talking about grief, and they add to that concept of grief by using these old recordings from dead artists.
So where do you want it?
I'm gonna say solid 4.
I was gonna call high 4s.
I don't think it's necessary. Like, I think Plastic Beach might be a tighter concept. That's my only argument for not being a 5.
No, but the thing is that most
it's a different
of
concept.
their
Is it
other
still a
albums
concept?
are tighter concepts, but this album is almost like a conglomerate of all the unused.
That's true. It is. It's taking kind of other pieces.
Because they didn't have to do it this way.
Yeah.
I don't know. That makes it so much more of a concept album for them. Because it's their stuff.
It's at least a 4.
It's their concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would call it at least a high 4.
So for me, I would say this is a high 4, low 5.
High 4, low 5.
For the reasons,
yeah,
it comes out of the gate. It doesn't sound like the Gorillaz are doing something completely different.
Yeah.
Like everything we've talked about just now, like the tracks they use from like the vocals they use, like for me it's a twisting story. It's like human. It's the grieving. It's nature. It's like it feels like what it is to be human. You have a heavy track. You feel. You actually get feelings. Like, it feels like a roller coaster of emotion.
I'd be comfortable with a low 5. I think that I would agree with that because. Like I think that like I said, I think Plastic Beach is just a little tighter, but this one is.
It's a trash island, Brad.
It's a trash island. What are you talking about?
It's a great trash island.
I just have a soft spot for that album.
This is a majestic mountain.
But yeah, no, I think you're right. It is very connected. It is like there's the world music aspect to it where it's like. Bring to that like there's grief from all over the world. It feels
like a legit like live stream through this album.
Yeah,
like a whole vibe.
I still get from like even the first track. I remember feeling like, oh, it feels like 3 of their albums just like, digging up. You know, like,
And
like
I think
they've been talking about reaching that peak.
Yeah, and their last album, they incorporated some, they had Bad Bunny on, and I love that they continued that with incorporating, a Latin artist, a Middle Eastern artist, a lot of Indian artists. It is a world music album, and I think that
is a great concept as a whole as well.
And I would definitely recommend this to anyone that is going through grief.
I'm going to recommend it to people.
Yeah, it's definitely like a really, really good album for that. I think that's a good ranking, guys.
Stop fucking up and listen to this album.
Yeah. What are you doing with your life, guys? Listen.
This is the end of this episode. So we're done now. You can go put this album on.
Yeah. It's over. Go home.
Do something to make you feel better.
Yeah. But well, thank you all for listening. And again, one last cheers to Mulder up there in the great dog park in the sky.
Cheers.
We love you. We miss you, and I'll see you in the after.
You're the best, Mulder. You're the best boy.
Good night, guys.